What if I told you that less than 1% of the world's population holds almost half of the world's wealth? That's not a typo. It's a staggering reality. We often think their success comes from genius ideas, Ivy League educations, or just plain old luck. But what if there's something else, something hidden, something ritualistic? What if the super successful are playing a different game entirely? They're not just working harder, they are thinking and acting in ways most people would find strange. These aren't your typical save 10% of your income tips. These are the deep psychological habits that rewire their relationship with money from the ground up. They have secrets, not the kind you'd find in a textbook or a business seminar. These are quiet, personal rituals. They practice them daily, weekly, and monthly. These rituals aren't about spreadsheets or stock market analysis. They are about mindset, emotion, and energy. It's a language of wealth that isn't taught in schools. It's passed down, discovered, or stumbled upon. It's the invisible architecture behind their empires. You might be closer to these secrets than you think. The difference between financial struggle and financial freedom might just be a few simple yet profound shifts in your daily routine. Are you ready to learn the language? These rituals shape how they see every dollar, every opportunity, every setback. While most of us are taught to chase money, the wealthy use these practices to attract it. To make money a partner, not a prize to be won, it's a fundamental shift in perspective. Imagine money not as something you have to hunt down, but as something that naturally flows toward you because you've created the right conditions for it. It sounds a little out there, doesn't it? But the world's most pragmatic and successful people are often the ones who embrace these unconventional methods. They understand that your inner world creates your outer world. We're going to peel back the curtain, one ritual at a time. I'm going to share 5 of the most powerful, lesser-known money rituals of the ultra-successful. These are simple enough for anyone to try, yet profound enough to change everything. We'll start with one that completely flips conventional budgeting on its head. It's a practice that prioritizes freedom over restriction. Forget everything you know about penny pinching. What if the first step to getting rich was to pay yourself first in a way you've never imagined? Let's dive right in. The first ritual is called the reverse budget. Most people budget this way: income comes in, bills go out. Whatever's left, if anything, is for saving or investing. It's a recipe for scarcity. You're always dealing with leftovers. The ultra-wealthy do the exact opposite. The moment money hits their account, a predetermined portion is automatically sent to investments and savings. Not after bills, not after groceries. First, always. It's not just a transaction. It's a statement to your money and your mind. Your future is priority. This ritual automates prosperity. Ready for the next one? This one might sound a little weird. Stick with me. It's called the fear jar. The wealthy know fear is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. Fear of losing money. Fear of making a bad investment. Fear of not having enough. They don't ignore it, they confront it. Get a physical jar or box. Every time a financial fear hits, write it down, fold the paper, put it in the jar, externalize the worry. Don't just think it. This act does 2 things. First, it gets the fear out of your head and onto paper. That reduces its power. Thoughts can feel huge and overwhelming. On a tiny paper, it looks manageable. It becomes an object separate from you. Second, it creates a container for anxieties. The jar is the designated place for financial worry. It trains your brain not to let fears infect decisions. I see you, fear. You belong in the jar, not in strategy meetings. Most important part, open the jar periodically. Once a month or once a quarter, open it. Take out each paper and read it. Most fears never came true. That big crash you feared didn't happen. That scary investment actually paid off. Concrete evidence that most financial fears are just noise, a powerful feedback loop. We've talked about automating your wealth and containing your fear. Now let's talk about expanding your vision. The third ritual is the 10x thought experiment. It's a mental exercise practiced by some of the most innovative thinkers in the world. Instead of asking, how can I increase my income by 10%? They ask, what would I have to do to increase my income by 10 times? It sounds kind of crazy, right? A 10% increase feels achievable, a 10 times increase feels impossible, and that's exactly the point. The question is designed to break your current way of thinking. When you think about a 10% goal, your brain stays in the same lane. You think about working a little harder, maybe asking for a small raise, or cutting back on a few expenses. You're still operating within the same system. But when you ask the 10 times question, your brain is forced to throw out the old rulebook. You can't get there by working 10 times the hours. You have to think differently. You have to consider entirely new business models, new skills, new industries. It really forces you to brainstorm on a completely different level. It unlocks creativity you didn't even know you had. This isn't about actually achieving the 10 times goal overnight, it's about the ideas the question generates. The purpose of the ritual is to shatter your self-imposed limits. By regularly engaging in this thought experiment, maybe for 15 minutes every week, you generate a pipeline of radical ideas. Even if 99% of those ideas are impractical, the one that isn't could be a total game changer. This is how billion-dollar companies are born. It's how people go from a small side hustle to a global brand. They dare to think on a scale that most people would dismiss as fantasy. The 10x thought experiment is a ritual of possibility. Our final section covers a powerful duo of rituals. The fourth is scheduled scarcity. This might sound counterintuitive, especially for the wealthy, but they understand the power of psychological discipline. For a set period, maybe 1 day a week or 1 week a quarter, they intentionally live on a very strict, lean budget. They might only spend money on absolute necessities, eat simple meals at home, and avoid all luxury purchases. This is not because they have to, it's because they choose to. It's a reset button. This practice does a few critical things. It keeps them grounded and appreciative of what they have. When you can buy anything you want, it's easy to lose perspective. Scheduled scarcity reconnects them with the value of $1. It also strengthens their financial discipline muscle. It proves to them that they can thrive on less, which removes the fear of potential future downturns. It's a controlled fire drill for their finances. Now for the fifth and final ritual, which acts as the perfect counterbalance, the generosity loop. The ultra-successful are often incredibly generous, but their giving is also a ritual. Many practice what you might call proactive giving. They don't just give when asked or when they have extra. They budget for generosity just like they budget for investments, using the reverse budget method. A set percentage of their income is automatically allocated for giving away. It's a non-negotiable part of their financial plan. They see giving not as an expense, but as an investment in a cycle of abundance. This creates what I call the generosity loop. By giving freely and consistently, they reinforce a mindset of abundance. They are telling the universe and their own subconscious, I have more than enough. This open-handed posture seems to attract more opportunities and resources back to them. It builds goodwill, strengthens their network, and creates a legacy. Giving becomes a source of joy and fulfillment, which fuels their drive to create even more wealth. It completes the circle. So there you have it, 5 rituals that go way beyond the surface-level money advice. The reverse budget to automate your future wealth. The fear jar to neutralize your financial anxiety. The 10x thought experiment to shatter your mental limits. Scheduled scarcity to build discipline. The generosity loop to create a cycle of abundance. You don't need to be rich to start. Start small. Pick one ritual and try it for 30 days. Put a jar on your desk. Set up one automatic transfer. Spend 15 minutes this weekend on a 10 times brainstorm. The biggest empires are built one small, consistent action at a time. To continue your journey and uncover more of these hidden strategies, make sure you subscribe to Money Mind Mysteries. Remember to follow and subscribe so you never miss a thing. Don't miss out on the next secret. The keys to the kingdom are closer than you think.